Why, hello everyone. How are you? We are here at the Spice and Tea Exchange of Brighton. We are in the process of getting all the things kind of taken down. So we got some of our display windows kind of going on up here. The sign up top. We're going to do a white background on that. Kind of the way it is now. We'll have the Spice and Tea Exchange up there with the new blade sign there. What we're looking at doing down here, we're going to replace all of the boards up here, the wood down on the bottom. We're going to replace all that with a brick facade. And we'll paint that the gray as well here. We're actually looking at possibly replacing all the front here and redoing all of this so it has the black aluminum framing. Doing a new door on here so it will look very similar to the front of like what you see. The windows will be very similar to what you see on something like that over there. So that's kind of what we're looking at doing on the front. But let's go inside and we'll take a look at what we got going on inside here. So we love the space in here. In the space we have a lot of window space. So again, we're talking about opening all of the windows up here, pulling all those, possibly all the framing out and replacing this. It'll all be black aluminum. It'll open up the top here with a window, new door, again, more window space here. All of these things on the wall will come down, so all of the things on the wall, it's all going to come off. But I did tape off everything here, so I want to kind of give you on a tour here. So when you first walk in, first thing you're going to walk into is this will be a display table here that will have some of our display items on it. This will be our grinder display, Florida Sunshine, things like that will be going on right up here. So we're still got to kind of look and see what all fits where. Along this wall here, you can see we have taped out. This will be our custom blend wall that we'll have over here. We're going to clean all these walls up and we'll get all these cleaned up, smooth, paintable, looking really, really nice. Same thing with the ceiling. We're going to redo stuff on the ceiling. We're going to put a drop ceiling in here, probably 4 inches, 5 inches lower. That'll hide all the conduit, all the track lighting. We'll bring the fans down a little bit lower. This blue and white light is going to go away. When you first come in over here, this is going to be our salt wall right here. So we're excited about the look of that. On this wall here, this is going to be, this will be honey's honey display, honey wall. That will be right here. And then this will be a nesting table. So this will have a table here with a lower bench that will be able to slide out and have some display work here. On this area here with the grinders on the sides of the table, right along over here on this side and on that side is going to have, they're going to have some crates that will be able to slide out underneath the table. So that will have some additional storage there. And then as we come over here, this is where we start coming into the tees. So tees will be in this area right here, along this wall here. And then sugars will be kind of right in this area here. And then another tea wall here. We just have to kind of figure out how this is all going to fit with the, there's a little notch out here, so we got to get with Vince and Jason on how that's gonna work. But when we come around over here, there will be another nesting table here on the floor. So very similar to this one over here. We're not sure what this will have. Probably have more tea accessories, things like that on it. And then this over here is going to be our point of sale. So much bigger than what we have in Rochester. Rochester, we only have 4 feet of point of sale space. So what I really like about this is when you're back here, you have a full vantage point of the entire space. So then over here, again, we're gonna clean up the walls here. This is gonna be pepper wall here and spice wall. Our T-bar is gonna be right here, which we really love about the T-bar. So at the T-bar right here, there's gonna be a hand sink here, ice bin here, probably an ice bin underneath, so we'll have counter space here. And then we'll have probably our bubblers here with our different iced teas we have, and then our hot water dispenser on the countertop right up here. So this is going to give us a lot of room here at our T-bar. And then on the ground here, this is a wall that we're going to be putting in here, which will go right up to the bottom of the ductwork here. So it'll probably wind up going right about there or so on the ductwork. And on the back of this wall is what's going to have all of it. One, it's going to hide this hallway here, which I'm going to get to that in a minute. But this will have our menu, our TVs on there with our lit up menu boards. So that'll be really kind of neat. And then coming over here, this becomes our blend theater. So we'll have our laptop and printer here that we can do some printing labels, and then we'll be doing our blending here. Again, so it gives you a great vantage point coming in. And one other thing I didn't show you, which we're really kind of excited about, is this area here. This is gonna be a mobile cart for us that we can wheel this around. We can wheel it up over to the point of sale if we need to as another station. We can wheel it over to the T-bar here if we need another station. We can wheel it up over here, or we can keep it right where it is and do it as a sample station. We could do some simple blending out here so people can see right when they come in that, oh wow, we do have blending here. So that's kind of the layout of the floor. This area back here, we're gonna keep this, and we're gonna keep the dressing rooms as they are. We're going to remove the framing here and remove the doors. We're gonna seal off this wall, and we're gonna take it all the way up to the ceiling. So you won't be able to see anything, you won't be able to see the lights. Inside here, we're gonna remove this wall so that this space is all opened up. And once we open this up, this wall is gonna come out, and this is gonna become an entryway. And this whole wall here, which comes over to here, and this wall here is gonna be wrapped with what we call slat wall. This is where we're gonna have all of our backup storage at for all of our teas and blends and things like that. And then in here we'll have probably an 18-inch stainless steel table, and this will be a work area. So you'll actually access that so if you were coming from the point of sale counter here, you will come in, and if you go this way, you go to the T-bar. If you go this way, you go to the blend counter. This wall is solid, and then this is gonna take you into the back room. So this is the back wall. This area here is going to be wide open. So that'll be open. And then the rest of this wall is all going to be demoed out. We are taking up all of the floor, so all the floor is going to be demoed. So now you're in the back room, because when you look out this way, this wall that I told you we were going to build, that's going to block everything from the front. So now coming out, the only thing you'll be seeing when you're coming out is, because imagine there being a wall right here, you're only going to see the T-bar area. So then you'll have to come out here and then get out into the main retail area. So we love how this is kind of shaping up. This area back here, we still have to do some final workings on this, but we'll have to do some trenching for our plumbing. So we'll be cutting into the concrete from here, and this will probably run straight down this wall. Right here, we're going to start getting into a hand sink and our ice machine. Then we're going to get into our triple sink here, and then a prep sink here that we need to wash our lemons and limes and things like that, and oranges for our Florida Sunshine, the yummy Florida Sunshine. Behind this wall is a cinder block wall, so I don't know if we're going to be able to trench underneath this or not. We might be able to go underneath this, because that might already be cut out. If that's the case, that would be great, so we can get back into the service area. But you gotta like a little bit of trenching, cutting into concrete. The landlord's not crazy thrilled about it, but something we gotta do in order to get it to work. So next we're gonna come, if we can't go through there, then we're gonna take this and we're gonna run it all the way through. We would probably come out through this door, and it would run over to here so we can put our mop sink in. This might be the way we're gonna go anyways, because the drain line actually goes right underneath this, because the bathroom is here, and it's gonna go right out the back door. So that's kind of what we're doing on the trenching. But this wall will all be wrapped with some fiberglass reinforced paneling, so FRP is what's often referred to. So again, there's no doorway here. This wall is going to be completely demoed out. So this space will actually be from this wall. Try to give you a reference. So it's going to go from this wall all the way over to here. We're going to redo this ceiling, put a drop ceiling in here. We'll have 2 foot by 4 foot LED light panels back here, so it'll be full bright light. This wall will be done with FRP panels as well. And then we're going to split this entire space in half. So I have it marked here on the wall with the tape there and the tape here. So everything from this area over to here is going to be our back room. So this is going to be our back room, and that'll come right over to here, and it'll go to where I have the tape down here on the floor. And then right about here, in this area here, there will be a barn style door that will slide open, that will take us into our next room, which is going to be on the other side of this wall as well. And what this is this is what we're really, really excited about. People have been asking for some education places. So imagine this wall out another 5 feet over. So this is going to be an education room that we will be able to do some tea seminars, things like that. On the wall over here, we'll have a TV. So the back side of the wall right here, we'll have a TV. Yeah, this should be a pretty cool spot. So we're excited about that. Haven't seen a spice and tea exchange that has like an education room in it. And then, so that's really the main space. And then we come back over in here, bathroom, which we're not going to really do much with, but we will clean this up, and we're going to put in new fixtures there. Probably put in a quieter fan because that fan is just crazy loud. Change out the toilet, redo the flooring in here. Mare will do her magic on the paint and redo all the paint. We're gonna get a nice vanity here, new lights. This area here becomes our office, which this is a nice, it's a nice space for an office. So, really love this wall. This used to be a number of things. I was talking to the owner the other day, and he said that this is 1925. So this building is 100 years old, and this used to be the exterior wall. This has been a grocery store, a drugstore. It's been a number of things. So this is going to be the conference room. We'll have this as our office space, so a place where we can work at. And that's really about it. When you come out back here, this comes out to the back area here. We'll have a sign right up here that says the Spice and Tea Exchange, please enter on Main Street. This is not going to be a working entrance, but it will be a space for deliveries and stuff like that that comes in. So that is really the space, and we appreciate all the support. Yeah, that has been addressed. Sorry. We've already talked about that, so that's being addressed, and that will be completely fixed. So that's it. This is our new home, our new space. We are excited for it. Thinking of probably early September, we should be going. But that's it. All right, I'll talk to you soon.